Happy Monday, and welcome to the Redstone Academy. Welcome to episode 2. We're going to be going over redstone terminology and inputs and outputs of redstone, every single kind. You're in for a good treat. Let's get started with episode 2. 3, 2. Okay, so for the first part of this video, I'm going to show you all the ways to power redstone. First up, we have our lever. Yeah, it's not going to work without my HUD. I'm going to get rid of all these items first. So we have a lever, first and foremost. You flick the lever, powers the redstone. Then you have a stone button. You flick it, powers the redstone. My OCD is acting up. Got to turn off this lever. You got a wood button, flick it, powers the redstone. The difference between a wood button and a stone button, the wood button holds its pulse for much longer. We discussed ticks in the last video. I believe the wood button holds the power for an extra tick than the stone button. Plus, it looks a lot cooler over stone, because if you have, let me pull out a stone. Yup. Hashtag not prepared. That there just blends in. This there looks nice. Okay, quick demonstration is quick. Gotta get that quickness. Okay, so you have what are these called? Tripwire hook. I can never remember these names. So you put a tripwire hook down on one place, and you put another tripwire place down on another block, and then you can put down some string, and it'll connect automatically, and it'll power this redstone. I'm just going to keep going. That this redstone signal lasts 15 blocks, but you can extend it with a repeater, which I go over in episode 1. Here we have our stone pressure plate. Ooh. You step on it, powers a redstone. Here's a wood pressure plate. You step on it, powers the redstone. The same thing with the wood pressure plate. It holds it for an extra tick. Here is a daylight sensor. This is made very complicated. By the way, I'm going to give all of the crafting recipes in a minute. The daylight sensor. It will automatically detect when it's day in the game. And it'll power the redstone. So let me make it night. It automatically stopped powering the redstone. If we make it day, the redstone lights up and it's powered. Here, I went over this, I believe, episode 0 with power block, or a redstone block. I would call it a power block for short. And that'll power the redstone. And these are all of the ways that you can power your redstone. In the rest of the video, I'll go over the output, like everything your redstone will power, and much more. You'll see in a minute. You know what? Yeah, I'm good for my word. I'll show you. Okay, so to craft a lever, you're going to need a crafting table, or you can even do it in your grid. I don't have that because I'm in creative mode. So you have your cobblestone and your lever, and your stick. The cobblestone on the bottom, stick on the top. This can be anywhere in the crafting table, as long as it's stick on top, cobble on the bottom, and nothing else in there. You'll get one lever. To craft a button, you're going to need one stone block. Going back to my crafting table. And you get this button. You'll get one button. For a wood, you can use any kind of wood plank. Just an example, I'll use this birch plank. And you get a button. To make a tripwire hook, I'm going to check that because I'm a noob and I didn't prepare. I'll see you in a second when I know. Alright, I'm back. After checking, I found out it was an iron ingot, then a stick, and then an oak wood plank or any kind of plank, and then you get 2 of these tripwire hooks. Just to clarify, you need You need to place a tripwire hook down. Ooh. You need to place your tripwire hooks down, and then you need string to make the setup. And then you'll hear that sound, and that'll know that it'll power your redstone. I believe the string will extend for 15 blocks. I'm going to check that. Yep, nope, I messed up. Okay. We're not going to check that. We're going to assume I'm right on this one. So it'll stretch for 15 blocks. Now, we're going to go to the next one. Trying to do this on camera so it's not just a bunch of cuts, because that's no fun. You got your pressure plate. You got your stone pressure plate. You take 1, 2. You go into a crafting table. You place 2 pieces of stone next to each other, and you get a stone pressure plate. Then you take a wood pressure plate, wood of any kind, by the way. Here I'm mix mastering, and you get a wood pressure plate. To make a daylight sensor, I believe it's 3 wood, quartz, and I believe it's redstone on the top. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna try this on camera though. This works. I am the master of everything. This is not good. Ooh, this is really not good. Oh, no, okay. Wow, I just had a massive flame drop. Okay. No, it did not work. I'm gonna check when I have the real one. Alright, so I got the crafting recipe. First, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to make slabs, which can be made like this. Then you put your slabs on the bottom, then your glass on the top, and then you fill it in with these precious nether quartz, and then you get your daylight sensor. That was a hard one. I know most of them, and then redstone block. This is fairly simple. And you got your redstone block. That's it for the inputs. I'm gonna cut till I get the outputs. I'll see you then. Alright, I'm back with all the outputs. So here to start off is your redstone dust. We have our lever. This is our input of choice today. You flick the lever, you turn on your redstone dust. Here is a dispenser. You flick the lever, out pops my jungle wood. Here's a dropper, flick the lever, out pops another jungle wood. Flick the lever, your door opens. Flick your lever, an iron door opens. When most people start Minecraft, including me, I had no idea what an iron door did because unlike a wooden door where you could right click, I had no idea how to open an iron door. But you have to, iron door, you could call it like a redstone door because you can only open it with a redstone signal. Ooh, I just had a lag spike. That's not good. So here's a trapdoor. You click the lever, it opens. The trapdoor has to be placed on the top or bottom of a block. As you can see, you can't just place down a trapdoor. You have to place it on the top. That's the bottom or the top of the block. And you can power it with a lever. fence gate. Very useful. Here is a sticky piston. The difference with the sticky piston, when you retract it, it brings the block down. Here's a piston, a regular piston. When you extend it, it pushes the block up. But when you drop it, it does not take the block down. This is sand because it falls down once you see the block update. If you watch, ooh, wow, that's an intense lag spike there. The sand falls. That's actually called a monostable circuit, but you'll learn about that in a couple episodes. Like, I don't know how many. Redstone lamp. Flick it, turns on. That can also be used with the daylight sensor. It works really well so that when it's night, your lamps all automatically turn on in your house. That's really useful. And a note block. Spam click. Okay, we're done with that. These are all of the outputs. And next we're gonna go into terminology. Alright lads, I forgot to mention our redstone comparator. So redstone comparator, when you have items in a chest, it can be via dispenser, a dropper, or anything that can hold items, and you put a comparator up to it, like this. It will detect if there's an item in there, and it will put off a redstone signal. The redstone signal gets stronger or weaker depending on how many items you have. So if I have one item in here, the signal is not going to stretch for 15 blocks. As you can see, this signal with 2 stacks is only stretching for 2 blocks. And the third block is not being powered. And now to the terminology. Sorry about that. I forgot. Alright, the crafting recipes for a note block. It's redstone surrounded by birchwood planks. The next one. Okay, after 6 hours of guessing the piston recipe, I finally got it. This is how you craft a piston.
Not 6 hours.
Whoa! Damn it, you mother! I was recording! Okay, so finally, after like 6 hours of guessing this recipe, I finally got this piston. That was the greatest piston I've ever crafted. And I believe I'll just get the slime one like here. Get a slime ball. Grab your piston. Your slap ball. And you have your sticky piston. And next one. Alright, we're making our doors now. This is fairly simple. I'm just going over these recipes. And your iron door. Just like that. And next one. Alright, I'm back. This is the recipe for dispenser. It has cobblestone like this, a bow, and a redstone. And this is the crafting recipe for a dropper. Quite simple. And you know what I'm going to say next? Dun dun dun! Next one. Alright, this is the crafting recipe of trapdoor. And next one. And this is the crafting recipe for fence gate. And I believe this is the last one, but if not, then next one. Alright, I checked, and there was one more, the comparator. It has stone on the bottom layer, it has redstone torch in this triangle, and it's quartz in the middle. And you got your redstone comparator. That's it. Sorry about that, guys. The terminology I was referring to, like a double piston extender and T flip-flops, were actually going to be episodes of their own. So there's nothing else to cover. Hooray! Episode 2. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Thank you for watching. I'm Hayden the Redstoner, and I'm out.